Mike, can you help me?
will miss sunrise. That would break my heart.
How are you?
Ladies with me now, since I showed her how. Laid her lily hand in mine. Louisville agreed, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I need you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you.
Testing, testing, testing.
Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world of one, and I believe it could.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me talking?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Someday it's going to come, 'cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Peace train sound are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Yeah, show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people better right away with love. Show take much the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. They say, shower the people you love with love. They say the rain must fall that you feel. Just like water rain, you love with love. Make it rain. Show them the way that you feel. Make it rain. Shower the people you love, love, love. Sunshine, yes, make it rain. Shower the people you love, love, love. Sunshine, right.
That's cool.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you a turn or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. When I grab people, when I daddy, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, lives we're living, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee 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 dee, da 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 da, yeah, we're happy. Da da da, dee da da dee da 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 da. Da 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 da, right on. Da 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 da. Whoosh whoosh, all right. When the wind is here, yeah, it's party time. Think about the way you feel, 'cause it'll soon be summertime, and we'll sing again. We go driving, or maybe we'll settle down. If she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends, and we'll all go into town. Time to every purpose under back, now you get a third. Sad little man, you better run now while you know you can. Sad little man, you don't fool me, you sad little man. Sad little man, gonna trap you like a dog, put your head in the net while they eat you raw. Don't ask why, just comply, 'cause fear is the drug that the doctor prescribe. Sad little man, you can watch him on the news, preaching to his choir while they learn the rules. Some feel safe and some feel healed, but they'll all hold his hand as he makes the kill. Sad little man, you better run now while you know you can. Sad little man, you don't fool me, you sad little man. Sad little man, and he wants your kids. Some might live while the rest get sick, so put them to the test and listen for the yell. When the truth comes out, he's gonna burn in hell. Sad little man, you better run now while you know you can. Sad little man, you don't fool me, you sad little man. You can't fool me, you sad little man. This just in, another liar on the news, standing at the pulpit ready to abuse. This just in, another coward in control, scared by the sound, so he hides in a hole. He'll call on the gods to trample the crowd, 'cause the louder they get, they silence his power. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you. He's gonna try to shut us down, but we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, he'll lose.
There's pollen blowers in my hair and everything.
This Justin, another villain on the screen, acting like a hero for all the drama queens. This Justin, another black painted face, lathered in his virtue, enslaving every race. He'll send out the troops and freeze the account, says the freedom you get is what he makes allowed. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you. He's gonna try to shut us down, but we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, he'll lose. If you look in his eyes, you can see he's afraid, so fragile inside while the town's on parade. Shame, blame, no matter what they say, don't let the bastard get to you. He's gonna try to shut us down, but we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, he'll lose. No, he'll never shut us down, 'cause we'll stand our ground. Hey, this Justin, you lose.
All right. Woo, how are you, Roger? Thank you. No kidding, kids.
It's just the name of your social media. Oh,
Glory be freedom. Yeah. Isn't that great?
it is. It's a beautiful, a very beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I like both of them. Everybody calls me both now.
So you are a French photographer?
People call me, we're citizen journalists. We're the new journalists. All the people are strange.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
You too.
Yep. Because we're telling the truth.
So right where Storm's at right now.
Is that cool?
It is.
Yes. So everybody should wear one.
When you get a chance to sign Lily's card, it's over by the box for
Oh
Storm's.
my gosh, I'm so glad you did that. I thought it was forgot, thought it was forgot.
Me too.
That's what it put together and happened.
Way to take credit.
I take none. I think it was a God shot. That's awesome.
To walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds this way. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds like this one. While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds this way. Poor people gonna rise up, get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. 'Cause finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution.
Oh, I got to see a college friend. He was
Awesome.
trucking through. He had a delivery up in Baltimore in the harbor, or at the
Let's
port.
pray, you guys.
So I got to visit with him. It was awesome. We stayed in touch all the years.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight with humble hearts and pleas. We ask for your guidance on this mission that we're on here, Lord, because we know we can't do this without you. We ask for your hedge of protection over our J6ers, those incarcerated and those who aren't, and also their families, Lord. Keep their spirits high and their hearts close to you, Lord. We know that with you, all things are possible. Thank you for the safe journey here tonight, and we pray that we all have a safe journey home this evening. In your Son's holy name, amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All the way.
I went to work there. We went to a Senate hearing today, which is a different.
Take my land, you can't take my guns from me, young man. Don't tread on me, you're from where you stand. I played dirty as a dog, Lord, forgive my sins. The world that we're living in is going to hell. You'd rather bite your tongue and by the stories they sell. Stand my ground till the day I'm gone. Salute the ones who never made it home. I'm bleeding red and my stripes are white and my skies are blue. I don't call 911. I was raised with guns and I like to shoot. I was born, raised here. I was raised to stand my ground. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man. I keep one hand on the Bible.
See, we soldiers in this new age and tread on enemy lines. Old school in our veins and never change with the hands of time. All these crooked politicians on a mission just to find all the brains they can wash and all the rules they can't apply. Just a bunch of sheep inside these fences, always sleeping, mostly senseless, medicated, incarcerated. I hate to say, but the truth is vicious. Lied to and deprived to, they got us in the system. Middle finger to the man, you either with us or against us.
I'm bleeding red and my stripes are white and my skies are blue. I don't call 911. I was raised with guns and I like to shoot. I was born and raised here. I was raised to stand my ground. I keep one hand on the Bible and a middle finger to the man. I coming. I can feel it in my bones, but I ain't running. I've been running way too long. I'm sick and so damn tired, but you can't put out this fire. There's a lot of folks like me cutting off the boat train, breaking out the gasoline. Once you strike that match, there ain't no turning back. I'm gonna burn this whole world down.
I'm doing this song here because Jesse Scott requested it, and I would like to say the problem with irony is not everybody gets it. I got some cowboy boots, jeans, and a Hawaiian shirt. I got some mirror sunglasses. I got a mobile phone. I guess I look like some Puerto Rance's dope who's out on bail, just trying to get home. But I ain't in jail, and I got me a guitar. I got a little band that's hotter than a rocket. Sometimes we're sloppy, we're always loud. Tonight we just ornery, logs in the pockets. So screw you, we're from Texas. Screw you, we're from Texas. Screw you, we're from Texas. Texas. Screw you.
How's your transmission over there?
Now don't get me wrong, I love the USA and the other states. Yeah, they're okay. But Texas is a place that, well, I want to be, and I doubt if I ever get a gig in Delaware anyway. If I want to go, we got Antos and Stubbs and Green Hall, no John T's Country Store. We got Willie and Jackie Jack, Robert Earl, got Hayes Carl, Slade Please, a whole lot more. So screw you, we're from Texas. Screw you, we're from Texas. Screw you, we're from Texas. We're from Texas. Screw you.
Oh my God, thank you, Cowgirl.
Now, Texas got a bad reputation because of what happened in Dallas and Washington and Waco. And our corporations, well, yeah, they are corrupt, and our politicians, lies, swindlers, and locos. But when it comes to music, my friend, I can believe that these words are as true as St. John the Revelator. Mr. Baum was the best I ever saw. The old man was cooler than the old 13th floor elevator. So screw you.
Oh, awesome.
We're
Uncle,
from
thank
Texas.
you so much. You are on top of it.
Screw you.
God
We're
bless
from
you.
Texas.
Thank you.
Screw you. We're from Texas. We're from Texas. Ah, screw you. We're from Texas. Ah, screw you.
met before? I don't think we have. This is my first time here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I'm
I thought
George
I met you over the
Oh,
phone.
no.
Oh,
I
okay.
met you guys online, so.
Oh, awesome. Tell me your name. I'm Jennifer.
George Tanya. That was my cell right there.
Oh, that's great. I'm Community Freedom.
Oh, okay. Oh, I follow your account.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. The weather's so nice. I'm glad you made it down. That's cool.
So I pray
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Or that in Tennessee, a Democratic mob.
Okay, can you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to try not to yell. All right, Tommy's going to play a clip from Tom Cotton yesterday from the Senate Judiciary, and he talks about the obstruction charge that a lot of J6ers are charged with, which is the 1512C2 charge. And he goes into the background of it, which is, that came about because of Enron. And it was never supposed to be used for the purposes that it's being used now. The phrasing of it is so much, very much a catch-all. So, this is something that we've been fighting from the beginning, this obstruction. And so Tommy's going to play this clip. And it's nice to see the Senate having, talking about us a little bit on the good side. And he's talking to Monica from the FBI. So here's the clip, and we're going to try to make it to some of these hearings, I think.
About the task force in New York. Let me ask you about another one. What about in Tennessee? A Democratic mob obstructed the Tennessee legislature recently to such a severe extent that the legislature expelled 2 of its members. Is the Department of Justice investigating all those protesters who disrupted the official proceeding of the Tennessee legislature?
I'm not aware of any such investigation, but I also wouldn't be able to comment on it if there was one.
You see where I'm going with this? Like Senator Lee said, they're also your department directed marshals not to arrest Democratic mobs outside the homes of conservative Supreme Court justices, specifically directed them not to conduct any arrests, even though they were clearly violating the black letter of the law. There's no dispute. They're clearly violating the black letter of the law in case after case.
Okay, so, what he is, really bringing out is the 2-tiered system that we're dealing with. What happened in Tennessee is very close to many aspects of what happened on January 6th, and we see how those people were charged. Tommy had the wrong clip, so, live TV people. Okay,
there's a statute. I want to turn my attention to something for which you do have responsibility, though. There's a statute, a criminal statute, section 1512, entitled tampering with a witness, victim, or informant. Most of that statute focuses on the altering, destruction, or hiding of records to be used in official proceeding. Ms. Monaco, are you aware of this statute?
Yes.
Do you know when it was adopted?
It was adopted, if memory serves, after the financial collapse of Enron and other corporate malfeasance.
In 2002, after the Enron scandal in a law called the Corporate Fraud and Accountability Act of 2002, it also includes a catch-all phrase prohibiting not just the destruction, hiding of evidence, but also any acts that, quote, otherwise obstruct, influence, or impede an official proceeding. The department is currently using that catch-all provision to prosecute hundreds of Americans for their actions on January 6, 2021 on the grounds of the United States Capitol. I want to be clear, I'm not talking here about persons who committed violent acts against law enforcement officers or destroyed property. There's plenty of federal crimes that cover their actions, but rather this catch-all phrase for people who in some cases were merely present on the Capitol grounds, maybe not even aware that that had been cordoned off earlier in the day. Are you aware of a case called U.S. v. Fisher in the DC Circuit, Ms. Monaco?
I'm not specifically familiar with the facts of it, but I think it's one of the cases brought in relation to the events at the Capitol.
Yeah, it was decided a couple weeks ago on a sharply divided panel in which the department almost lost, in which there was a strong dispute on what that catch-all phrase meant about otherwise obstructing or influencing an official proceeding. And it allowed the case to go forward, but said that they have to prove corrupt intent. There's a strong dissent that said clearly the items in that law that precede the catch-all phrase, like just
Okay, so, you know, oh, now I guess that is fixed. We got to warn a gal. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so what he goes on to say is like today, Judge Kelly made the first ruling on that obstruction of the 1512C charge since the appellate court had an opinion, you know, that was to overrule Judge Nichols' ruling. So, you know, that is going on to the next level. Judge Kelly did rule on that, and he said that he was going to go with the more narrow, not so narrowly verbiage of the word corruptly. So, you know, that is what is getting everybody, and the impeding. So, Mickey, do you want to come down? Okay, so last night, Jeff Sable gave a list of documentaries and films to watch about January 6th and the hard work people have been doing. So tonight, I just want to say thank you to Chris Berghardt, Nick Cersei, Omar, Tim, and Josh for coming down. Chris, you want to come up here and let everybody see the man, the myth, the legend? And if you would like to say a couple words about your movie.
I think if they want to see the man, the myth, the legend, we need Nick Cersei down here. Hey, somebody tell Nick to turn up his hearing aid. Nick.
I guess that was
I just want to say how good it is to see you again. How strong you look. I'm not worried about getting 2 years ago.
Apparently not.
Oh well, she's here. Yeah, you're a strong woman. And there's been many times in American history for strong women, God has called them to do great things. And I just think that everybody up there should be praying for you, lift you up, and put the full armor of God on every day. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, and power, sound mind. And I see that in you.
Thanks, Chris. And Nick Cersei.
Well, it's great to be here. I've seen this online. I've heard about it.
Hold the mic closer.
It's a big part of it. It's an incredible thing. It's an incredible commitment you guys have made, and that you're here every night and you're calling attention to this. And that's all we can do right now. It's like we got to make sure that the focus stays on this so that they don't continue to get away with this, what they've done to people, what they continue to do to people. I'm just hoping that it can grow. This can grow.
Well, we have two.
We do have two other vigils that go on. Tammy does one every week in Lewisburg,
And they still do want, we used to have a bunch of guys in Northern Neck, and the Northern Neck Patriots helped facilitate getting all the J6ers out of there, but they continue to hold a vigil at Northern Neck facility to draw attention to the treatment of other prisoners. So thank you, Tom Jeffries and Northern Neck Patriots. We love you.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, I've been in third world countries where they tried to have revolutions and overthrow the government, and the standards they had for prisoners and what they did to people there reminds me a lot of what these fellows have come and telling us they've been going through. And I don't care what your politics are, I don't care what your skin color is, or some things in America that just should not be happening, and it is happening. And due process. The Constitution needs to be followed, and it's not. And America needs to know that no matter what the politics. Take a look at the fabric of our country is the Constitution, and it's being shredded as we stand here.
It is. Inside the jail where these men are pretrial detainees for over 2 years, and in the federal court systems. Yeah, you guys wouldn't believe some of the things that go on in there. You would have to see it to believe it. So we sit in, and Nicole Reffett has sat in more trials than the lawyers have. So, and she knows a lot about these judges, and I give her credit for going. She sits in there every single day, and we love you for that, Nicole. But you wouldn't believe the things that are happening in there. So, anything else you want to say?
I would like to say, you know, out here on Freedom Corner, we've done over 250 days, you know, and every night Mickey has been out here, every night our live streamers and patriots, you know, that are watching online. They've made such a huge difference in, you know, the call to actions that patriots at home are doing for these Jan 6ers. It's amazing the amount of cards and letters that y'all do out there every day. Lifts their hopes and spirits, and we appreciate you guys. It's been a tough road through all the weather out here. We have stood out here, protesters across the way. That you see, he ran away. They call themselves, they have superpowers in DC. The best thing we've seen them do, they run away every time we say boo. But so we do love everybody showing up out here. The guys are going to call in later. And hey, we have George Tanios here. So for our live streamers, you want to come down? All right.
Hold that mic close.
I'm on the outside here. My name is George Tanios. I'm a January 6th defendant. I'm on the tail end of my situation. I came down here to visit you guys all and tell you all thank you for all the work you're doing and to help bringing some attention to this situation. There's not a lot of people that are brave enough to do that. I want to give Dick, you know, my man here, Cowboy, to help me out and give me an opportunity to speak today and talk about my story. I was in there for about 4 months. I'm out here now. The Department of Justice tried to frame me. Charges were all dropped. 2 misdemeanors. I could not pass up the opportunity. 3 children and another one on the way. Beautiful wife at home. It's kind of surreal being here because I've been watching for quite some time through your live streams, and a lot of people have been watching, and we really appreciate that. You know, when we were in there, we always wondered where everyone was, you know, to support us. Or you felt forgotten in there, but there aren't a lot of you here, but your might is very well visible. And, you know, these guys in there know, yeah, I know. There are a lot of people. Oh, yeah, that's great. God bless you guys. That's really good. But it's safer at home for sure, because DC is a cesspool. These clowns out here are exactly that. They're clowns. So you're okay. You're still just support us from home. You know, pay attention to what's going on to these people. I know a lot of the men that are in there, and there's several new ones, and I'm sure there's going to be many more coming. That's what I think a lot of people aren't aware of, that when they say they're going to arrest another 1,000, they're going to be doing that. My cell was the second one. Yeah, we could see it. Second one lit up. I had the Obama suite, we called it. It was cell 44. It was an honor to be there. It really was an honor to be there with my fellow J6ers, because I couldn't be any prouder to be with gentlemen that are in there now, because they love this country. Many of them are ex-military, police, really upstanding gentlemen. There wasn't a single person. I mean, there's a few, but I was very honored to be in there and to meet these men. I wish I had more time with them, in a sense. And there is like a survivor's guilt where I'm out here now, moving on with my life per se, and they're still dealing with this situation. And I'm really sorry for that, and I'm praying for them, and I'm trying to help out as much as I can. So thank you for giving me the mic. I will drop the mic back.
All right, thank you.
You know, one thing I wanted to say that George kind of reminded me of is Chris and I have been making this movie. We've been talking to people who are going to prison for misdemeanors and leaving their families behind. And these are great Christian people, veterans, men who served this country, never been arrested for anything before in their lives, and they're being treated this way by the government because they stood up for the Constitution. And what George just said is that they are not stopping. They're not done. They say they're going to get 1,000 more people. They're not done. They're not going to give up on this. They're not going to relax. And what we have to do is to keep putting this in front of the American people and show them that this is wrong and this is going on. And by you guys being here every night and hearing them sing the national anthem every night, if we could get everybody at home watching, everybody in America at 9 o'clock on Eastern Standard Time to stand up and sing with these men, to stand up and sing the national anthem with these patriots, what would that do? I just ask, what would that do if 100 million of us stood up at 9 o'clock and sang with them? I just want to put that out there. God bless you all for being here. I'm so proud to be a part of it. And thank you for having us.
And I just want to say to everybody watching this, we back the blue 100%. For you good men and women in uniform who took the oath to serve this country, remember your oath of the Constitution, and remember your obedience to God. The resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. Follow lawful orders. Something interesting happened on the way here. Nicole, you said that little fella out there, you said he's Antifa or something like that. He's at I want to be Antifa. I thought he was press or something. I just went up to talk to him. I guess he'd never met a Texan and a cowboy out there. He starts shaking like this, and his eyes are like, and he's backpedaling his bike and getting out. That's what happens when you shed the light of truth on darkness. They scurry like rats. You all keep putting out the truth. No violence, just the truth. And I guarantee you, the rats, the darkness, the enemy, they will scatter.
Thank you. And thank you for coming out here to Freedom Corner. We love you guys. We're going to do our roll call portion of the night before we do get any, because I'm expecting some extra calls tonight. So Sherry's going to come do our roll call for us.
Wow. Bless your heart. It's crazy ground around here. I trip all the time.
Yeah, she's the
Well, I'm old.
Yeah, I'm just entertainment.
Today is day 833 of the J6 political hostage crisis. Those patriots that we lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick. Rest in peace. Those J6 political hostages that are currently incarcerated: John Andrews, Thomas Ballard, Roger Baugh, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Matthew Bledsoe, Kenneth Bonowitz, Tim Bogner, Nicholas Brokoff, Antoine Brodnack, Tammy Brownsburg, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Alan Barley, Daniel Caldwell, Louis Cantwell, Matthew Caspel, Jake Chansley, William Cressman, Eric Christie, Meredith Cleveland, Lonnie Kaufman, Nolan Cook, Mason Corson, Kevin Creek, Nicholas DiCarlo, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Robert Fairchild, Scott Fairlamb, Troy Faulkner, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimon, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Eastwine, Antoine Guillenette, James Grant, Matthew Green, Timothy Hale, Kenneth Harrelson, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Douglas Jensen, Justin Jersey, Cash Kelly, Julian Cater, Matthew Kroll, Jake Lang, Nicholas Langren, Samuel Azar, Patrick McCoffey, Marcus Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Matisse, James Malt, Christopher Moyer, Mark Mazza, Ronald Maccabee, James McGrew, Sean McHugh, Jeffrey McKillop, Kelly Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Richard Machete, Garrett Miller, Matthew Ryan Miller, Jordan Mink, Robert Morris, Jonathan Monifol, Marshall Neef, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Dominic Pizzola, Mark Ponder, Christine Parola, Chris Quaglin, Barry Ramey, Guy Reffitt, Zach Reel, William Reed, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Thomas Robertson, Daniel Rodriguez, Moses Romero, Greg Rubenacker, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Robert Sanford, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Troy Sargent, Peter Schwartz, Christian Secor, Hunter Seafried, Bart Shively, Jeffrey Seals, Glenn Simon, Peter Stagger, Andrew Taki, Enrique Torrio, George Tenney, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Thomas Webster, Jack Witten, Ricky Wilden, Anthony Williams, Duke Wilson, Kyle Young, and those that we've lost to suicide: Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, Mark Ungst. Rest in peace. Hello?
Hello, Jeff Steele here. I got a smorgasbord of people to talk this evening. Tell me when you guys are ready.
We are ready, Jeff.
Alrighty, well, first up, I've got Christian Manley, and he's sitting here ready to go, raring to tear it, and without any further ado, here he is. Alright, guys. What's going on, party people?
Hey, Christian, how are you tonight?
Hey, I've been a lot worse in my life, I reckon. I'm doing okay. Just, you know, it's easy to get pretty tired in here if you're just sitting around and do nothing, you know. That's all we got to do is about nothing. So you got to find ways to entertain yourself. And the ways you entertain yourself with get really boring after a while as well. So it's just kind of like, it's frustrating.
I'm sure it is.
So we have Nick Cersei and Chris Burghardt from Capital Punishment out here tonight with their camera people, and George Tanyos is out here, and Nick's son Omar. So we have some company out here tonight. So
okay, great. Yeah, can they hear me right now?
Yes, everyone can hear you.
Awesome. Well, hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, happy to have you on. Happy to be here as well. I mean, I'm not happy to be in here, but I'm happy to be on here.
Amen.
No, I pretty much stay happy. I mean, it's kind of like a form of protest to just stay in a good mood in here, to be positive and look towards the future, you know, kind of keep the energy high and that kind of thing. Because, I mean, if you just get down to the dumps and, you know, stay in your cell all day and, you know, cry and moan all day, I mean, they're pretty much winning at that point. So I refuse to be that way.
Absolutely. Do it whatever you can to keep yourself positive. Get yourself some of that hopium.
Hopium, yeah, I'm an addict.
Amen.
I think my daily dose.
So, Christian, can you make sure and tell the other gentleman in there? No, this is Christian. Can you let the other gentleman in there that may know George Santos that he is here tonight? Tanyos, what did I say? Okay, George Tanyos, and he wanted to let the guys know he's out here in support of you guys.
Okay, sure, absolutely, yeah. I will bring that up in conversation later when I get off the phone, for sure. He said George Tanyos, is that how you say it?
Say that again?
Tanyos.
George Tanyos.
Tanyos, okay, cool, yeah, good to meet you, brother.
He was known as the Sandwich Nazi.
The Sandwich Nazi, oh, okay, I think I've heard that going around a few times.
There you go.
So how are you doing other than being in there?
Well, I mean, I get sentenced in about 5 days or so. That's when the Orwellian oligarchs will decide my fate. I really want to get it over with already. I'm expecting probably a 4-year sentence. If it's anything over that, it'll just mean the judge was having a bad day and saw me and said, you know, I'm going to screw this guy today. But if I get lower than that, it'll be literally a freaking miracle. So we'll see. You know, I'm going to try my best. I've tried my absolute best to come across as an intelligent, productive member of society, someone who's respectful in the courtroom. I try to make everyone laugh. You know, I've had the prosecution laughing at a few jokes before as well. So hopefully that helps me out.
Who's your
really
judge?
Not a bad guy.
Who is your judge?
Chutkin, something like that.
Chogden.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, however the hell you say that.
Okay. So that comes up in 5 days?
Yep, April 25th. Be there or be square. I don't know if... I know I'm going to get some publicity. My lawyer said I was going to be... It's kind of a popular case, I guess, for whatever reason. But yeah, he said I was going to get some news there or something like that. I have no idea what it's going to look like or where it'll be broadcast, if anywhere. But yeah, so I'm sure people will be able to see it.
Yeah. They have a little section out there. They're waiting to catch everybody at their, they wait out there to talk to families after sentences and just wait to pounce on people in their worst moments of life. But yeah, there's always media out there, sometimes extra. Maybe you'll have a little fan club out there.
Hey, yeah, maybe. Who knows? Yeah. I try to make fans of everyone. Like, my general message is, I don't care if you're liberal, libertarian, conservative. I don't care if you believe in the freaking flying spaghetti monster, okay? There are things we can all come together on. We're all a lot more similar than, the CNN or Fox or anyone will have you believe. There's no reason to hate each other for, believing this or looking like that or, talking like this. It's just stupid. It's all freaking stupid at this point, And I think anyone with a little bit of damn common sense is starting to wake up to that. And that's kind of the message that I try to push is basically just love, peace, and hope for the future and not all this self-destructive nonsense that our, media and politicians are constantly trying to just push into our heads,
Absolutely. I've come up with a new saying, and it rings true for so many cases for J6ers, and also for so many worldly things that's going on and what's going on in our country right now. And it's simply give truth a chance.
Yeah, really, please give truth a chance. That's all we got. There's only one truth, You have extreme left wing and extreme right wing, and then somewhere right in the middle is the actual truth. I mean, 2 + 2 = 4. The sky is blue. I mean, you're not going to sit here and tell me the sky is red just because you feel like it is. It's some kind of abstract reality that people are living in. It just blows my mind that we've gotten to this point in society. And I really hope that common sense is winning out there. I can't really tell from in here, obviously.
I'll tell you, it's hard to determine that at this point, brother, because so many people are living so many delusions, and they just absolutely refuse to hear what the true truth is. And it's sad. It's really sad.
An absolute refusal, yeah. And I don't exactly know where this lack of intelligence kind of stems from. I don't know the root of the problem. Maybe we're all just so bored and lonely and just in need of stimulation that we will believe whatever dramatic new thing comes along. It's, it's a cause we'll grasp onto, and all of a sudden you got, no offense to anyone out there that makes minimum wage or whatever, but here's an example. It's kind of like whenever this COVID scam started, all this nonsense. And then you had, Karens that work at a gas station making $7, $8 an hour, all of a sudden are telling me, a government contractor, a Marine Corps veteran, and someone who specialized in chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear, kind of rescue tactics in the Marine Corps and infantry, right? So you're telling me, you're trying to tell me what to do, like me wear a mask, I have to do this, have to do that, and you're not, you have this like insignificant person trying to tell me, like, it just doesn't make any sense. So it's just like, it's giving voices to idiots mostly.
Absolutely.
And so I hope I was able to convey that without sounding like an ass, but that's just kind of how I feel about it,
You did just fine.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I try to tread carefully when I talk about that. Sometimes I can get a little arrogant about it, but it just makes sense to me. Pretty good. They're starting to get my diet squared away, so that's nice. And just wondering why it took 2 years. And, still on restriction, so that's cool. Been on restriction now like 90 days. I've only been here 80. And,
oh my gosh.
and, but I spoke to the lieutenants today, and they told me that there's absolutely nothing that they could do. And, and it's okay, except to get my lawyer involved. And I said, that's perfect. That's exactly the route we're going to go.
Why can't they get involved? Why can't they do something? If they're lieutenants in there, they're in charge of something. Why can't they make a difference for you guys?
Because we're special. And I guess if the DR department that is absolutely racist and hates us and gives us the maximum penalty on all, or doesn't even give us a fair kangaroo court hearing, which is normal for jail, but we're getting 30 days restriction on things that other people are literally getting locked down for a 3-hour, 4-hour period for. Wow. So, and we're getting 30-day restrictions for it. So that's fine. The only way I told Marjorie Taylor Greene this. I said the only way that we're gonna beat them is if people document stuff and then we can prove deliberate indifference, and we're gonna have to do it in the courtroom. And that's fine. And that's where documentation is key. And there's a few of us who've been documenting. I've been doing a little bit more above and beyond than other people, but it is what it is. Other people document, the big items and the big things, and as long as people keep on doing that, we're only going to beat them in the courtroom. It's going to take a couple of years, but it is what it is.
So, Chris,
hopefully we can.
How much longer do you have on restriction? And you want to tell us?
Another 20 days.
Okay, and what exactly does that mean? Restricted from commissary, restricted from tablets?
No commissary, no tablets, no phone, no visits. So it's the whole, basically everything. Besides, I can, come out and talk to guys. But of course, I'm throwing money on guys' accounts.
Okay, la 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 la.
Yeah, la 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 la. I mean, guys are.
It's okay. We can go on to
guys help. Guys help. Sure. Guys help. Okay. So hey, listen, that's what friends are for.
Okay. All right.
And it's respectable that everyone helps everyone. That's amazing, the brotherhood that you guys have in there.
Yeah, you know, we got rid of, I guess, one person. I didn't, you know, I don't know who exactly said what, but Antifa guy is gone. And,
that's good.
Okay, well, we were aware of two Antifa guys. I mean, you don't have to say which one is gone, but I guess we'll figure that out soon enough. But we did. Oh, okay. No, never mind. We know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the first one. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I told these guys from the beginning. I said, listen, they have, you know, jails don't care. They have Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings all together in the same pod, you know, and you kind of have to go, you know, you got to coexist, guys. You got to coexist.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So anyway, but I did want to give one shout out. I guess my wife's been talking to someone from Chinese Magna American. Stephanie, thank you so much for the help, and everyone else, guys, I love you. Love you so much, and thank you so much for the help. Again, as always, without you guys, it would be a totally different different situation. And thank you. And hopefully we can, if anything else, we can start making a change on this broken system of the jail system. That's what they're scared. So that's my plan. If we can change that, then it's better for all Americans.
Absolutely.
So, all right, guys, listen, love you. This phone's about to cut off, but we're going to call you right back, and someone else will be on.
All right. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Greta. She's so loud.
I'll tell you that she don't get many that often.
I don't know who that scoop was.
Studying about that good old way.
The
starry crown, good Lord.
Hightailed it when we recognized him, or when we saw him.
Oh, sisters, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, brothers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Come on, brothers, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down. Let's go down. Come on down. Oh, fathers, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, let's go down. Come on down, don't you want to go down? Come on, mothers, let's go down. Down in the river to pray. As I went down in the river to pray,
Of course.
I want to make you get up.
Thank you.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end.
Hello, this is a call from
That man right now is someone with cancer, about 2 years ago, chemotherapy. He had just found a lump right here on his chest. And he couldn't get a hold of the VA. They wouldn't take him to medical for a while. We found out about it the next day. They came and got that man and took him to the hospital, got his scan, and he starts his radiation on Monday. It's because of these live streams and the beautiful patriots that we have there that we get this work done. Because I tell them every single night, we can't do it without you. Share this out, make those phone calls, write those letters. We're just a few people here. You are thousands.
If anybody hasn't signed Lily's card, it's over there by the book. So please sign Lily's card because we love and miss you, Lily. I don't know if you're watching, but we miss you out here.
We're honored to have you, gentlemen. Thank you.
We'll be here tomorrow night. No pizza, baby.
Be prepared for some noise. Please, when the opposition sees what they're watching right now, when they see them out there and they're too loud and violent, then we won't even. There's going to be pizza fingers coming here, so and we have, thank you, Father, been blessed. This is our third night without you.
All right, I'm just going to say it. Don't put your pizza fingers on Lily's card.
Well, I got yelled at, so I'm gonna make sure.
I'm trying to follow God, but they want to see me slipping. They don't want to see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. I'm giving God everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they want to see me slipping. They trying to keep me slipping. They don't want to see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. Give him everything. I'm giving God everything. I give him everything.
Hello, this is a call from
an
inmate at the Washington DC Central Detention Facility.
Trying to show my friends the truth, but they don't listen, cause they too caught up in the grace. They think I'm tripping, but I guess it's my opinion. Keep on sinning. God said you gon' be judged by the way you live. They too caught up in the smoking and drinking the sex.
My daughter's great Grammy was
Coming back.
friends. I try to warn them, but they give me pain and feeling. I try to give them scripture, but they give me feelings. Men supposed to lead, but they just follow the women. Y'all think it's freedom, it's a prison. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, "Person, boy, you missing out a million." I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. I'm giving God everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They trying to get me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, "Person, boy, you missing out a million." I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. Give him everything. I'm giving God everything. I give him everything.
She's a veteran. That's why she comes out here and supports her brothers.
Everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, "Person, boy, you missing out a million." I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. I'm giving God everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They trying to get me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, "Person, boy, you missing out a million." I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. I'm giving God everything. I give him everything.
All right. David and them usually have lights. You didn't bring your lights tonight?
I got lights.
Do you have lights? You guys want some lights? Storm, are you able to get them some lights?
Well, I was raised up by a simple man. I grew up with a gun in my hand. Taught me how to love and how to fight. Taught me what's wrong, taught me what's right. Said you don't have a choice to choose. You do what you can and don't ever lose. Just remember, even when I'm dead and gone, stick to your guns, son. Make me proud. Don't never back up. Don't never back down. Stand your ground and always tell it like it is. Yeah, this life's gonna be real damn tough. You take them scars and you call that bluff. Don't let me catch you fitting in. 'Cause everyone's an outlaw until it's time to do outlaw shit. Well, times are changing, but not for me. I got my own home now and a family. 2 Calisthenics and some more work boots. Busted my ass, paying my dues. Tell the kids every night, try to see the world through your neighbor's eyes and make a difference if you can. Stick to your guns, son. Make me proud. Don't never back up. Don't never back down. Stand your ground and always tell it like it is. Yeah, this life's gonna be real damn tough. You take them scars and you call that bluff. Don't let me catch you fitting in. 'Cause everyone's an outlaw until it's time to do outlaw shit. Stick to your guns, son. Make me proud. Don't never back up. Don't never back down. Stand your ground and always tell it like it is. Yeah, this life's gonna be real damn tough. You take them scars and you call that bluff. Don't let me catch you fitting in. 'Cause everyone's an outlaw. Yeah, everyone's an outlaw. Till it's time to do outlaw shit. I was raised up by a simple man. I grew up with a gun in my hand.
Hello? Can you hear me now? So I just wanted to mention that I'll be out in Lewisburg again this weekend, as I am every weekend. I haven't taken the YouTube plunge yet and got my own channel, so I'll be live streaming Saturday night from Tommy Tatum, and that will go on the For Ashley website as soon as we're done live streaming. So everybody check it out. And I'll be walking in a Freedom for J6ers walk in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. That is being held by the Mountersville Republican Party, and they'll be hosting that event in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So wish me luck, guys.
Halfway down.
I don't know when everything went so woke. Why is there a feminist in every TV show? I can't watch a movie without seeing rainbows. I can't find a male music artist not wearing girl clothes. I can read your mind, I should have been on everything. I'm a hateful bigot in everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know. 'Cause why are y'all all so predictable? Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. Just maybe I'm not the one that's crazy. Maybe it's all y'all that big man can't have babies. Now you hate me, but it doesn't faze me. I wouldn't wear a dress even if a label paid me. I know I can read your mind. I should have been on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know. 'Cause why are y'all all so predictable? Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. But I'm like, why are y'all so predictable? Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. But I'm like, why are y'all so predictable? Everything's political. Why are y'all so sad and miserable? I think you're mad because I'm happy. You want me unhappy. I can read your mind. I should have been on everything. I'm a hateful bigot and everything I say is so mean. I should believe all women because every girl is a queen. Tell me something I don't know.
They want you locked in your home without God and alone. Don't want you looking up Dr. Sebi and Robert Malone. The truth blocked on your phones. They call the shots from their throne. These politicians and these doctors, they are not in control. Jimmy,
Uncover the face that the Lord created so it can be seen. Tired of the fake trending all over the place. We just want to be free. There's no fear of faith is praising. Still we're hiding underneath all the bad secrets and trauma that came from this tyranny. We won't bow down to the golden cow and do as we please.
the best time to go because they've got the street stuff on too.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about going to Sherry Bash if we get out.
Yes, yeah, Saturday and Sunday, best day, Saturday best.
Okay, thank you.
45, 6, 10. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Telling.
How we doing?
Hey there. All right. This is Jeff Siebel. I've got Mr. Shane Jenkins coming on next. But before he does, because he's over there, just wanted to say hi and say that it's another day in here. We got fellas just hanging out, watching TV and cooking stuff, and just another day. So go ahead.
I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me get Mr. Shane here. Hold on. All right, here he is. All right, ready? Hold on. Yo.
Hey, Shane. Yo.
Hey.
How we doing? Shane.
Carlos is on the outside, bro.
I'll get that right. And also Nick Cersei and Chris Burgard from Capital Punishment are out here.
Okay. How much it means to us in here that y'all are out there doing time with us. So I wanted to share something. I don't know if you guys heard, but I had a conversation the other day. They had a gentleman in here. I'm not going to tell you who he is yet, because he hasn't been sentenced, but he confirmed to me that he is Antifa. He's been a member of Antifa since 2006. And he told me that throughout these J6 cases, according to him, there's at least 100 Antifa members entangled in the justice system or injustice system right now. I believe he said he came specifically with 18 people, but he knows that there were many Antifa in the crowd that day. I believe that Don from Cowboy Logic has found a video of him actually pushing Quaglin into the police line, which created one of the initial melees early on January the 6th. And I wanted to hear, because I really am not type. I'm not a debater type usually. I'd rather just punch each other and figure it out, But so I got to sit down and talk to him. But I asked him, how he got involved in all this, and he told me he got involved. He's been anti-government ever since the Patriot Act was instituted under the Bush regime, and then he said he was against the Iraqi war, and so he joined the military and served 2 combat tours in Iraq. And he grew up on, I guess his name was Warren Jeffs in Utah, on the Mormon compound in Utah. He's got a really interesting backstory, very intelligent, articulate gentleman. But unfortunately, we talked about like the transgender movement and, anarcho-communism and all of that. And he knows that communism doesn't work, but he believes it leads to monarchy, and they're really about taking down, from what I gather from him, everybody had freedom to do whatever they wanted to do whenever they did it. Wanted to do it, it would be anarchy. And so there were some things that I wouldn't say I'm anti-government, even though the FBI labeled me a Tier 1 anti-government extremist. I don't like that we're $32 trillion in debt. I don't like that our southern border is open. I don't like that they're allowing our credits set out to serve. So I just wanted to share that with you, but it is official that there were Antifa in the crowd. We know that they were. But it was really interesting to hear that conversation. He gave me a letter that he wants me to release to the public after he's sentenced in May. So I have that, and I will be releasing that from him as soon as he's sentenced. So, you guys have any questions or anything, or?
No, that's a lot. I know we're sleeping with the enemy and stuff, and they're among us, but yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Well, I hope it's not the
I love
same.
y'all.
Thank you. I hope it's not the same one that was had his goal that day was to get Trump supporters shot. So I hope it's the other one.
No, it was not. It was not that guy. So it was not that guy. You know, it is a lot to take in, and it is a lot to take in, and it is. You know, if you think about what you. Oh shoot! We got 1 minute till end. Are we gonna wait for 5? Okay. Yeah. Where are we at, Sable? Sorry, y'all. Where's Sable? Did you hang up? Sable. 1 minute. Here, I'm going to hand you up to Sable. I've got to make another phone call for the Twitter station. I love y'all. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know that's a lot to take in, but just think about it, and then if y'all have questions, we'll try to answer them.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to hand you over to Sable. Ready? Hey, baby. Hey, you guys still there? Hey, all right. Hey, just sitting here. Just winding up. I don't know how much longer we got. A couple minutes, I'm guessing. Hold on, let me get to a quiet spot. Okay, got you guys. Busy evening. Busy. How are you guys out there?
We're good. Y'all sounded amazing. Tonight we have nobody screaming at us from across the street. We got pizza.
Oh, that's gonna be. You have pizza.
And you guys sounded amazing tonight.
Oh, wonderful. That's because we're using a tablet this time instead of the phone. So that seems to be the secret. I've been told that a couple times with my tablet. I haven't been able to test it out for various reasons. So I'm using someone else's tablet, and it seems to work like a champ. So maybe we'll do that from now on. If it sounded really good, then I think we should continue. Would you agree?
Yeah, it sounded really good.
All right.
Hey, Sable, this is George Danios.
Hey, how are you there, young man?
How you doing, brother? I'm praying for you out here. I know you don't miss me because I used to yell a lot right above you, me and Carl. But, I think about you all the time, man. I'm glad you're doing okay, man. You sound really good. I'm praying for you, brother. Hang in there, all right?
Thank you. I pray for everybody in here. I pray for my enemies. And, you know, it's just one day at a time, as you know. You've been in here. We have guys that have left. They've come back, of course, and they're like, we're amazed that you guys are still not only here, of course, but you're, you know, you seem not happy by any means, but, you know, you're, quote, doing it. You're just another day, you know, and it's like I said before, it's just being in a bulldozer. You got it in first gear, and you're just motoring through until you get through to the other side. And until then, make the best of it. You know what I mean? It's embrace the suck, as they stand for a year. But you know, there are times where you're working on craziness amount of hours. You're just in terrible conditions, and nothing you can do. Going through some very weird stuff sometimes, and all you got to do is just put your head down and know that you'll just make it through the other side.
Absolutely, brother.
see. Other than that, no, I got no real intel or news other than.
Hey Jeff, can you tell Michaela if I say hello, brother? Please.
I will.
But tell
I
Jeff,
will.
give him a big hug for me, all right?
If I give him a hug, he's gonna pick me up and body slam me. Yeah, he's right down the aisle from me. I moved to the corner cell. Sorry, the corner office, penthouse suite. You know, it's got that one. The one in the corner has one extra foot of room, which you wouldn't think is a lot, but it works out to what is it, 12 square feet, which works out to something like I don't know, 900 cubic feet. It may not seem a lot, but it is a humongous difference when you look at room size. So yes, I will give myself a nookie for you.
There you go.
Yeah. So you guys have pizza. What's on your pizza?
I think there was pepperoni back there. I think that's what we got.
Yeah. You don't have many choices there, if I remember right. Yeah. Let's see. What else? No. The only other thing is, let's see, we've got the eclipses that happened down in Australia. We've got the solar flare that I've heard of nobody that has seen a northern lights or the aurora borealis. So that might be happening tonight if y'all look north. Maybe you might see something if the clouds are open. What else? The only other thing I heard was a little tidbit. Maybe you guys can help me out with this one. I heard that the debt clock, which is online, it changed its currency name from the Federal Reserve currency to the U.S. Treasury currency. That was recently. I don't know if that was today or a week ago, but I just heard about that today.
Yeah, I had not heard that. I'll look into that one.
Yeah. And then you guys, I think we mentioned this the other day.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Anyway, it's talking about the Freedom of Information Act and how they were going for people that are looking for to confirm if people that are in office actually did their oath of office. And I think one of you guys mentioned that Kamala Harris was one of those that was not confirmed at that point. So that's just and I think there was also Mayorkas, and also I think Garland was in there. Anyways, we're running out of time. So thank you for all you do. God bless you all, and God bless America.
God bless you, brother. You guys have a good night.
All right, guys.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Roger that. All right, guys. Take care. Love you. Bye.
What do you think?
You know, another very important reason we stand on this corner is to bring justice to those who died that day. And most importantly, we will never stop saying her name. Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt! Ashley Babbitt!
Hello. Okay, so you guys want to join us for our closing song, and then thank everybody so much for
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.
Sing it, Sherry.
From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
USA! 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 USA!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to come here.
I was born with my papa's son, wandering out a smoking gun. Now some of you would live for me and lock me up and throw
my mammy left me. Same day that she had missed, she hit the road and never once looked back. And now that's all I'd mention. My grandma's old age pension is the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, milling and a churning, digging, cotton raising, hail and bending hay. I've been to Georgia on a fast train, honey. I wasn't home no yesterday. Got a good Christian raising and a 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all treating me this way. Put together like you are. Oh, with a they say our reputation needs a new coat of paint and a delicate melody. But I say, oh, I like the bruises, 'cause the melody don't mean a thing if we don't have the strength to sing. And I won't be made to ever feel ashamed that I am American made. I got American blood, I got American faith, an American heart.
Okay, we are signing off tonight. Pray for Rebecca. She's not feeling well, so she went home early.